Howdy ho, Nimbrinos. We are here for week 9 of the ABC. Look at me remembering week numbers and stuff. Good golly, I'm proud. We're going up against Dr. Slaking this week. He's a good dude. He's a cool guy, you know. But like I never really like before this in Owl. I never really like played him or spoke with him or anything. But I know I've helped a couple of my friends prep for him in other leagues, and he always seems to be, you know, pretty competent, pretty like. Make playoffs most of the time type dude, you know. So we don't have an easy last week basically. The only good thing is he didn't draft this team, and it's pretty stally. And my team is full of wall breakers and Pokemon that learn taunt and shit like that. So I do really like our matchup. Now, one thing I do have to address is this season went a fuck of a lot differently than I expected. Also, shoutouts to Marty, still in the background. This is gonna be that screensaver until fucking November, buddy. But this season, yeah, I kind of expected to like lose the first 2 weeks because I played two really good players, but I lucked out literally and I won, and then now we're undefeated. So I have one more game to win, and I will have had an undefeated regular season. So obviously we're going to try to do that, and basically that means full big dick tryhard mode has been activated, and you know, we're going to try to get this dub, you know. I have not been looking forward to this matchup, but I've been looking at this matchup for a hot minute, and I've had some ideas in mind and whatnot. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Now, first of all, I don't know if excuse me, I don't know if Rapidash has come at all this season. I don't believe so, but it's a, you know, that's the horse. So obviously we bringing it. In the Sun, it does fucking work versus his team, man. With the Expert Belt, Sun boosted, Flare Blitz, high horsepower, Wild Charge, Morning Sun. This thing puts in massive amounts of work. However, it does need a little bit of help. It's just not quite strong enough to like two-hit KO most of his threats if they are just super straight up physically fucking defensive. However, if he doesn't bring Umbreon, that makes my life a hell of a lot easier. If he doesn't bring Cresselia, it makes my life a hell of a lot easier because I couldn't really fit Megahorn on this set. I need Morning Sun because look at the Wild Charge Flare Blitz, dude. Its strongest two moves, it's killing itself in the process. Like, I need recovery on there. Plus, with a team like this, there's going to be a lot of swapping around most likely, so I definitely want to do that. And Morning Sun in the Sun is going to give me 75% instead of 50%. So, you know. But yeah, man, Horse does a lot versus his team. Also, you've already seen it on the screen, doesn't need to mention it, but just in case. Yeah, you can see the team on the screen. Snorlax is a threat. His team really doesn't like fighting types, so I'm not bringing mine. I'm just not, for some fucking reason. I'm stupid, I guess. But, yeah, we got young Horse there. Then we have Magearna once again with the Shuka Berry with the Heart Swap, Flare Cannon, Thunderbolt, and Flash Cannon. We got the Heart Swap there just in case Crest wants to go all Calm Mind crazy, Klefki wants to go all Calm Mind crazy. There's a couple other things I can set up as well, and I don't want to lose to those things. Originally, I was running a different set. I was just full big dick offensive specs with a Volt Switch over Heart Swap, but you know, you gotta fucking do the thing and the stuff sometimes. So then we have a oppt Berry Greninja. This boy, and this is the help I was referring to when I was looking at Horse. Toxic Spikes absolutely cripple this man's team. Yes, he has a Toxapex. Yes, I get that. Yes, he has a Donphan. Yes, I get that. Yes. He has a Serena. I understand, dude. Don't fucking come at me sideways. Oh, is that a Pineco too? Yes, I get it, okay? I fucking get it. But T-Spikes absolutely, other than that 5 fucking 12ths of his team, T-Spikes do a large number in dealing with those things. So, poisoning all his fat shit is going to be amazing. U-turn, taunt, waterfall, just basically there. I still hit really hard because I'm max attack adamant, but like, this is more of a support set. Plus, we have the oppt Berry, so that way, in case he wants to just get in like Scald Wars with Toxapex, he wants to go for like unboosted body slams or returns with Snorlax. You know, he wants to go for some like some foul plays with Umbreon, shit like that. You know, we'll get the oppt Berry. Let us stick around a little longer, and hopefully let us do some more, get up some more T-Spikes, maybe do some more fucking annoying shit to his team. Next, and remember when I said we're going full big dick try hard mode? This is a really, I spent a solid fucking 5 minutes making this spread, and then when I was done, I was like, do I even want to bring Zygarde? But yeah, so 1,000 arrows, coil, dragon dance, substitute. This thing is basically here to set up on his entire team. Not a lot of shit breaks this sub. Granted, special attackers like Klefki with Dazzling Gleam, Moonblast from Cress, Haze, Toxapex, Ice Punch, Snorlax to a certain extent, but we don't want to talk about that. What I'm trying to talk about right here is the fact that Foul Play will never break my sub unless I have a Dragon Dance up and not a Coil, which will not happen because I ain't that simple. Serena ain't breaking the sub. Scrafty probably ain't breaking the sub if I got some coils up. Cradilly, nah. Togedemaru, probably not. Megazard might, but I kind of predict like a Roost, Fire Blast, Solar Beam, Dragon Pulse kind of set. That does a good number to my team, so I can see him bringing something like that. But yeah, man, this thing takes advantage of a lot of the stuff that puts a stop to my other things. This Zygarde takes advantage of, so I'm really looking forward to using this. Coil, the fucking good old-fashioned dual dance set with Coil and Dragon Dance should prove to be a huge threat to his team. And 1,000 arrows hits a lot of shit on his team. It doesn't hit everything, but it hits a lot of shit, dude. And plus, when I'm just boosting up like crazy, resists become unresists at that point. You know, sometimes you just gotta sometimes you gotta boost your attack so much that it doesn't matter if they resist. You know, Serena's only taken so many thousands of arrows, you know. Next, we have a breaker here that absolutely fucking demolishes his team. This is another spread that I couldn't tell you what it does at this point. I do know that Zeraora is so fucking fast that it can be adamant with 28 speed and outspeed his fastest thing, which is going to be that Mega Charizard Y. With Bulk Up, I set up on all of his physical attackers. I got Drain Punch to give me some HP back, Fire Punch to deal with the Pineco and the Klefki, Plasma Fist just for strong stab. And listen, dude, this thing is going to put in so much work. Like, it's just the perfect set, like, honestly. Like, originally I was going to run CC so the Fighting MZ would do a little more, but I realized with stuff like Snorlax and stuff like, you know, Klefki, Umbreon, why not just get the health back instead of fucking doing big dick damage, you know? And I keep saying big dick around stuff, and like we gotta cut that out. It kind of loses its appeal after the third big dick joke. It kind of loses its appeal, you know. But Killua here is gonna put in massive amounts of work. I can already tell. It just has an excellent matchup, and I'm so man. I love getting to run Adamant or Modest on Pokemon like Zeraora, Pokemon like Mega Alakazam, shit like that, because it just hits so incredibly hard. Last but not least, we have Gliga here, who's Spadef. This thing is just here to help us deal with Charizard Y. Originally, I was going to run Akaberry on this guy, but there's not really a point. It outspeeds me, so like I can't, and it has really good Spadef, so even if I Thunderbolt the ever-living fuck out of it with modest max special attack, I don't believe I kill, depending on investment, and then he just blows us the fuck back. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I've taken a little bit of chip, even through Akaberry in the sun, Fire Blast is blowing us the fuck back, so there's not even a point, you know? But yeah, man, Gliga here is just basically I'm going to get up rocks, make sure that Charizard comes in at half, Earthquake, Stone Edge, Roost, and just be annoying, you know? When in doubt, Edgequake it out. That's what my father said and his father before him. So, without further ado, let's jump into the old battle. So, as you can see, he brought the fucking duck. He brought the duck and fuck, the Zard Y, the Klefki, the Scrafty, the Pineco, and the Snorlax. So, he brought a good amount of fighting resists, you know? 3. Half his team resist fighting, so I didn't feel too bad about not bringing him on lead. But, yeah, man, so, basically, what I'm going to do, my whole plan was to lead off with Greninja. Not a lot of stuff forces it out, and all the stuff that does force it out knows that it forces it out, so I can taunt it and prevent it from doing shenanigans, right? So we're going to lead with Gren. Yep. He's going to leave with Zard. Fuck, you know, so he could have just stayed in Solar Beam. I'm glad he didn't. I went for the U-turn just in case. We'll see he's not Intimidate Scrafty, which is good to know. Now, he has the easiest fucking Klefki or Cresselia switch of his life. I'm going back into Young Froppy here. I'm getting up a T-Spike. I don't give a shit. He can get up a couple spikes, but I'm going to stop him there. I'm going to go for the U-turn here as Charizard comes back in. And we can bring in Zeraora, and we can start this process, bro. We can fucking start this shit. We go for the bulk, and I just go hard Plasma Fist just in case, because if he just stayed in and just clicked fucking Fire Blast and I clicked Bulk Up, I would have been a little sad. But now that this guy's in here, he's going to go for the Moonlight, of course. I'm bulking up. A Plasma Fist is going to do a little over half, but with the leftovers, it's not actually going to be a guaranteed to a KO. Or yeah, guaranteed to a KO. So I bulk up again. This guarantees that he will die. He misses a Toxic, which is unfortunate. However, we take him. I'll tell you that. And now we're +2/+2. Cresselia goes down, and we're at 55 health. So Cleffy's going to come in. Honestly, I should have clicked Drain Punch because I knew he was like he wasn't going to T-Wave me, right? So he basically had to Toxic me there. So I should have Drain Punched and not been stupid, but what are you going to do? Fire Punch comes out, does a shitload, and since I'm already so low and I have the Toxic, his Pain Split barely recovers any damage, and I can just go for that Fire Punch to finish him off. He's going to go into the Snorlax, which that chip that he just took puts him in range of Zygarde, so that's cool. Now I'm going to Drain Punch, just trying to, man, I don't really need to predict. Right now, it's fucking, like, it's going to die, but he took down 3 Pokemon with him, so, like, can you really complain too much? Now Zygarde's here. Even if he has Ice Punch, I do not die after a coil. Hell, I probably don't die at 2 after a coil. But he's going to DD up. And, I was like, you know what, that sounds kind of cool. I think I'm going to DD up too. Because he had Jump Kicks, and it doesn't do that much. I DD up, he's going to take 12 more, and he's in range now. So, 1,000 arrows comes out and takes out the young Sagan boy. Honestly, I thought this killed. But I'm out of range of Dragon Pulse anyways. Turns out he has Solar Beam, and we take that. It is 34. It would have broken us up. But Dragon Pulse was not a thing. Last but not least, Snorlax is going to come back out. And like I said, he's in range now. So we're going to go ahead and just kill that thing. And we pick up that nice, clean 5-0 victory, bro. Well played to Dr. Slaking. I know he didn't draft this team. And from what I understand, just what I've read in the chat, I don't believe Stall is really his playstyle. So can't blame him too much there. It was a great battle, honestly. I had a lot of fun with it. I was just so excited to use Zeraora. Now, that's the game. Definitely check out Slaking. Links as well as everyone else's will be down below. But here's the thing, right? So you have some stuff to look forward to for me, right? If we make it to finals, I'll do another song video. I don't wanna do those all the time because then they lose their specialness to me. If every Draft League battle I do is a song, first of all, that's going to take way too much fucking time. I ain't doing that shit. But, like, it's just not as fun if it's every time. So, every so often I'll do it. And this league has been fun as shit, and everybody's cool. So, like, it's been fun doing it and just kind of embracing the wackiness of the league. But, yeah, man. Also, I had to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and play this battle before I got ready for work. So, fucking dedication, bro. I did it again for an owl battle as well. So, like, don't ever tell me I'm not dedicated to the Draft League format. I don't wake up for shit. I'm almost late to work every single day because I refuse to wake up. But I woke up for this, Yeah, man. So, you got some more, potentially if I make finals, of course, you got some more song battles coming through, maybe one more. Also, there's going to be an older battle that I never uploaded that's hilarious that I'm going to have to upload. And then also, you got some more, maybe some non-Pokemon content coming in here within the next few weeks, maybe a month or so. It is music related. I'm working with my buddy, my real-life friend who plays guitar very well, I may add. He's actually making me a custom track for me to quote-unquote sing over. So that'll be fun. Definitely subscribe, do all that bullshit. Like I said, I don't want to do those fucking singing videos every single time, so I'm sorry if you're disappointed that this one isn't super wacky. I hope my bubbly personality can at least make up for it a little bit, but whatever, man. Yeah, so subscribe, do all that bullshit, and I will see you. There's a bye week, so there won't be an ABC video next week, but after that, then there should be, because I'll have my first round of playoffs. We get first overall. We are 9-0. We are undefeated, boys. Like I said, we go in full tryhard mode. We will have one playoff battle, and then if we win that, we have the finals battle. So full tryhard mode for those. I don't remember who's playing who or whatever. So we'll just have to figure that out upon next time. So yeah, subscribe, do all that bullshit. Thank you guys for sticking around and listening to this last little information update part. And bye forever.